Hi guys, I'm going to do a general reading for you today. I'm thinking about calling these things like if a reading was a movie or something like that. I'm gonna keep thinking about it. If you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments. Um, I'm gonna lay out the movie script, see what morals we can get at, maybe pull some other cards for some confirmation, either for a moral or to get some more insight on the characters in this movie or the situation that's happening. Um, so yeah, we'll see what we get. I'll show you the cards as I read them, but I'm gonna lay them all out for anyone who's interested on the process. Um, Thank you for being here. If you have seen my other videos, I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you enjoyed this one. I don't know what's going to happen, don't know what we're going to talk about, but we'll find out together. Let's see here. Okay. You can already tell that this one's giving like really quick information, maybe urgent information. Wouldn't be surprised if this was like an action movie, maybe. If you have been watching my videos and you're wondering, I don't know why I got this idea, but I don't read my tarot cards upside down. I used to. I see nothing really wrong with it. It gives very specific detail, but been really called to not do that and interpret things as both a positive and a negative, or how they interact with the cards near them, whether it'll give me an indication whether this is positive or negative. But I do like having the option of thinking of it either way and kind of giving insight on, or like personal advice from either perspective. Okay, I think I'm gonna just keep it rather simple. Leave it at that. I'm not gonna pull a bunch of cards. Sometimes I have cards all over the place, but oh, we got the it's upside down. We got the Hangman again. So this is a perspective on perspective. This is insight on someone's perspective, insight on someone else's perspective, and eventually it all comes together. This has happened. This has shown up 3 times on uploaded videos. Don't know how many times it's shown up on some videos that haven't been uploaded, but at least 3 times. I'm pretty sure at least 3 times this has shown up. So this is a genre. So if you're watching this, you might be into genres like this. It's like suspense, or like it's really giving like audience insight. Like the audience knows something happens, but it's like kind of giving me an episode of I Love Lucy, where you know what she's doing, and you know what Ricky's doing, but they don't know what each other is doing, and that's where the chaos ensues from. I Love Lucy has become a guilty pleasure of mine because some of the stuff in it is a little bit like, it's not what our standard of socially or politically correct. So I have to watch it and be like, oof, you know, oof, you know. But for this movie or series that we're looking at here, our main character is going to be the Nine of Wands. So this is someone who has reached a level of, like, I want to say this is a person who has achieved the title of victim, or this one who has achieved this was someone who's gone through the hardships. Like they went through the process, they did what they did, they are now taking the results, the reward of their actions, and that is now having to be placed in a need for recovery, right? Above that person, so this is giving me a little bit of like their past or like what they were doing. And we have I consider this the adolescence of cups and the child of pentacles. So this could be someone who maybe's played some emotional games, maybe could have like strung people along, especially with this child of pentacles. It's giving me a little bit of like breadcrumbing. Like this is someone who has either been a victim of emotional manipulation and breadcrumbing, or this is someone who has done it, or who does it. Could be current, at least in this movie. Under or on opposite side, not directly under, but as a supporting influence or a surrounding influence, we have the Elder of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. And Two of Wands is all about decisions. So this is someone who is kind of put into a kind of like a difficult situation. Like this is someone who's thinking about what to do, maybe about the Elder of Pentacles. Like the Elder of Pentacles could be someone like, this could be a boss or like a financial Patreon, something like that, or patron, not Patreon. Shout out to Patreon. I don't have one, but shout out. At least not yet. I don't know how things could change. But this is all for fun. I'm really going to charge anybody for this. But yeah, this is giving me someone who's made decisions, action decisions based off this Elder of Pentacles. Now this Elder of Pentacles this could be like the Elder of Pentacles is giving good advice and this person's not listening to it, or this Elder of Pentacles is giving bad advice and this person is listening to it. This is someone who found themselves in a need of recovery, based off of someone else's input, or with this Elder of Pentacles, what they think is valuable or worth time, effort, or money. On the side of the Ten of Pentacles, or the Elder of Pentacles, we have the Four of Swords over the Seven of Cups. Now, 4 is all about settlement, and 7 is all about conflict or struggle. 7 is all about struggle. Sorry. So this is maybe. I feel like the Ten of Pentacles is someone who sleeps really soundly, knowing that they're disrupting other people's. Someone sleeps well, instilling confusion in someone else. This is someone who is only at peace with confusion, especially with the Four of Swords being above and over top of the Seven of Cups. This is someone who dreams about it, sits on it, holds it. This is someone who rests with it. This is someone who keeps a lot of information to themselves. This is someone who basks in chaos. Let's say it like that, in emotional chaos. They like it when other people are upset or complaining, unappreciative, or dysregulated. This is someone who enjoys other people's dysregulation. this is someone who likes drama. They like a bit of drama. So much drama. Anyway, on the opposite side of that, next to the Two of Wands, we have the Ten of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So this is someone, oh wow, this is someone who will buy their decisions, by the decisions with the Two of Wands, after listening to the Elder of Pentacles, who has shown themselves to enjoy drama. They have now found themselves unable to defeat it. They found themselves in a form of completion, absolute defeat. This is someone who's found themselves in absolute defeat, and they are no longer able to like, this is either someone who's found themselves in absolute defeat, and they might not even know it. They might even think that everything's going as it should. This is someone who is like, this is giving me corporate zombie. This is someone who, like, it seems like it was the King of Pentacles' goal to, like, dishearten, distract, to defeat someone mentally. Like, this is someone who's like, you could never have that, and then this person is like, yeah, I guess you're right with this Three of Pentacles. This is like, I guess we only have each other. Like, this is someone who wanted to keep someone down so that they can still work with them. Now again, like this, yeah, and I feel like this is this recovery. Our character is in recovery, so this is kind of like what was said or projected, like, stick with me, you're no good out there. It's giving me very much Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's giving me, you are deformed, you are ugly. It is I in this whole, it is I and I alone in this whole, who you may trust in this whole city. It's giving that. It's giving me, just stay down and everything will be fine. You won't have to worry about any more struggles or failures if you just give up now and stick with me. That's what this is given. I am going to, let's see here. I want to get a little bit more insight on, like, maybe our main character is our main character. Our main character is good. Our main character is good, friendly. Let's see, can I have another one? Or got four more. Like, this is someone who's friendly, creative. This is someone who normally, like, this is the sword, Six of Swords is about mental return. Like, this is someone who's rather stable, or they get over things maybe quickly. They leave situations that make them uncomfortable. This is someone who is like, if it's not working, it's just giving someone who's not afraid to protect their peace. And with the adolescent, we have, well, sorry, this is the Adult of Wands. So this, yeah, very creative, very sociable, especially with this Three of Cups. Three is about striving for and socially. So this is someone who, this is like a friend. And with the Adolescent of Wands, this is someone who still has like that energy, that type of like excitement, thrill for life. Like, this is someone who Yeah, this is someone who has a lot of energy, like really friendly, and wants to protect their peace. Now the Elder of Pentacles is clarified with the Child of Cups. So this is someone, this influence is someone who has like a lot of influence, but not a lot of emotional stability. And then again, we have the clarification of the Seven of Cups. So this is someone who thinks that life is supposed to be dramatic. They love drama. They love gossip. They love pulling on strings. They like toying with people. They like, especially with the Child of Cups, with the Seven of Cups. This is someone who's like, this is all games. This is someone who does not take emotions seriously. This is a immature, socially immature, or emotionally immature individual. This is someone who likes drama, drama, drama. This is their favorite genre of movie. Drama. The genre drama. That could be a title. The genre drama. That's kind of cool. And I also want to see, like, with them being defeated and working together, I want some clarification on this person's defeat. Like, okay, with the Ace of Wands, this defeat is like, wow, like this is a person who is no longer motivated, whether this is our main character who seems like the good guy or the influence which seems like the villain of the story. This is someone who's maybe like lost their passion. Either way, villain before, and that's why they act like this, because they lost their passion or their idea of passion, or this new person, and they've just been recently defeated in their passions. I want one more. Oop. Got a few more actually. I want to talk about this. Defeated in the sense of like, oh man, they feel like they don't have any like a beauty, I guess, or luxury, glamour. Yeah, this is someone who doesn't feel appealing anymore. This is someone who like kind of revels in their lacking. This is someone who they're defeated in the sense that they are, it's like almost like this is a defeated card. The Five of Cups, which is all about conflict. So this is emotional conflict. This person, you know what? This person's so defeated they can't even be emotionally conflicted. This is someone who can't put blame on anybody. This is someone who like, it's giving me, this is someone who spilled their own cups. This is someone who spilled their own cups. And now they're not attracting value, effort, or money. This is someone who is now not being like, this is giving, oh, with a Child of Pentacles, this is someone who's not even getting the littlest bit of what it is, whatever it is. Like, this person's not getting offers or giving me compliment attention. This is someone who's not getting this is either someone who's not getting or is getting very little, or the attention that they're getting is like vapid, like unsustainable, superficial, yeah. This is someone who like kind of lost their game, I guess, especially with the Six of Wands, and six is all about returns. Like, this is someone who can't go back. This is someone who is no longer appreciated, basically. Like, this is like, if this is our main character, they now know that the decision has kept them from like a really good thing, or they played too many games, I suppose, with the Five of Cups here. This is someone who's looking at the past and is full of regret. And especially with the Empress and the Ace of Wands, this is giving like highly sexual energy. This is someone who, yeah, this is giving highly sexual energy with all these. Even with the Child of Pentacles, this is someone who's like now getting offered table scraps. It's giving like, it's giving that this person used to like eat full meals of their sexual encounters, and now they're like scraping for crumbs. Yeah, this is someone who lost the game. They're not like, this is someone who's been benched. Like, you know how people say like, you know, they've been playing the field, or so-and-so's playing the field. Like, this is someone who's been benched. And then we're gonna finish it off because we got the Nine of Wands again. So this one is really feeling it, whether this is like, especially with it being the, especially since we just clarified the Ten of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. This is someone who like used to network really well. Or like they're not succeeding in their networking thing before. This is giving me very like a specific community. This is like, this is someone who like they're being benched, but they're still trying to play the game. Like, this is a person who's still trying to go through their networking systems, and it's not hitting the same. It's not hitting the same. And if this is the, no, it's not. This situation is the Ten of Pentacles clarified with all that drama. This is someone who has successfully in this movie. This is someone who like someone like kind of like crushed their idea. Like, maybe even if like, I'm kind of getting that the Ten of Pentacles is kind of giving the energy of like, you need to go out there, you need to see people, you need to network people, you need, and what they mean by network with people is like, you need to go through your whole phase. Like, this is someone who's like your only young ones. This is someone who's like, sleep with this one and this one and this one, and just, this one is saying like being a player is what it's all about. And this person was like, oh, okay. And then they decided to do it, to keep doing it or whatever, and they're finding it to be rather unfulfilling, we'll say like that. And this is the person who's finding it unfulfilling has felt like this was a bad decision from the beginning. This is someone who did not listen. This is someone who just listened to somebody else. and especially with the Two of Wands, with there's lots of wand energy. Like this is someone who is like, yeah, go sow your wild oats. Like this is like, and like I feel like this would be good advice for someone, but for this particular, for our individual in recovery right now, this was not the advice to give, because they're feeling like this, like they're here. They're here in this Nine of Wands and Ten of Swords energy. This is someone who's like blow by blow by blow. And this is someone who's like, this is someone maybe who's like defeating themselves. This is giving, what movie is this giving? Is it that movie like, I don't know if it's called this, but it's like 10 Easy Steps to Lose a Man or something like that. It's giving that like, it's giving like father figure teaching their son how to be a man, but all they're doing is teaching them how to be a predator. Especially with this, it's like really like, it's kind of giving me the energy of like, act big and bad, go for the baddest baddie. This one is like, just be really sexual about it, give them really nothing, have them wanting more, you know? It's like that song Bubblegum, or How to Be a Heartbreaker. Like this is someone who, yes, this is giving someone who was like coerced, groomed, influenced to be a heartbreaker. Yeah. And it's breaking them. You know? And this could be this is like, teach someone how to be a heartbreaker, at least in this movie, and this person runs into someone who makes them really regret it. Whether that's like turning the tables on them, or showing who they really are, or not dealing with their, you know, this bullshit. And this person, it's giving me the one who got away. Although there's not like another person, like this is really giving me like unfulfilled. I'm not gonna say that there's another person in this. I'm sure there's like other people, like, you know, one night stands and stuff like that. But this is someone who is like, not enjoying playing the field. Like this is someone who's not enjoying playing the field. What else we got here? With the Knight of Cups and the Page of, the Adolescent of Cups and the Child of Coins. Like this is someone who is like, I think this is someone who is being taught how to be a player, but they think this is how to find love or fulfillment or confidence. Like this is someone, I say love with the Adolescence of Cups here. And it's like kind of like maybe getting, like this could be someone who's learning how not to be breadcrumbed with the Child of Pentacles. Trying to pick it up, but oh, and we have the Child of Pentacles again up here. Like lots of repeating things. Like I feel like this is someone who has been, oh, you know what this is? This is someone who's like recovering from like a heartbreak or a shame or guilt or lack of confidence or something. It's giving confidence in a romantic sense with the adolescent of cups. But I feel like this is someone who was breadcrumbed, and now they're being taught that the only way to get your lick back is to breadcrumb someone else. And I think that they are trying to do it, but it is harming them. They're trying to do it, but it hurts. They don't like doing it. It's not comfortable to do it. And I think that's a very interesting thing to talk about as far as like, dating has become so strategic because it's online and stuff like that. So you can write out everything that you want, what you're looking for, and you can filter people out through that. And then you still have to go through the vetting process of like talking to them online. So sending a few text messages back, you have to decide whether or not you're willing to talk to them on the phone or meet them in person. And then when you do that, you have to kind of like navigate how to like keep that person, especially if you think that person is of value, which is where you should be going when it comes to a relationship. You should be looking for someone of value. Um, but there's a lot of Machiavellian type of manipulation when it comes to not just like there's like work, friendships, relationships, family, stuff like that. But I'm going to talk specifically about relationships with this one, because there's a lot of like how to keep a man, or like or the no contact method, or what's it called? There's a program that's that goes into how to like get your ex back, and they do it by, and you should know this, and I'm going to tell you this, and they do it by presenting themselves as more like as a busy, active, social, living their life. And, all of that is good if you are indeed living your life. Now, when you're doing this just to get someone back, you're not living your life. You're coercing someone. You're manipulating someone into doing something that you want. So, personally, like you can do whatever you want, but I don't condone it. I don't condone it, because when you do get your ex back, you'll drop everything. And so you were living a lie so that you could, and if you live a lie to manifest something, you will manifest a lie. All right, so it's really important to stick to your guns, stick to your values. Honestly, with the program to get your ex back or whatever, like going into no contact and posting on social media about all your successes and stuff like that, what it should be telling you is to accept the breakup and move on. Accept the breakup and move on. And you may be sitting there thinking like, oh, this was my soulmate, or you might even have tarot card readings tell you that, this is my soulmate or my twin flame, and we're supposed to be together. And love is supposed to be hard, and I'm okay with struggling to make this work. I'm like, no, hold on. Like, you can keep going down there, but let's take a break real quick. Let's just take a break real quick. Do you want a love that is hard? Now you can tell yourself that love is, but do you want that? Now if you want it, then okay, by all means, go ahead, pop off, queen. I can't be mad at you for doing what you want to do. But as soon as you're trying to pull like those tactics on me, that's when I'm gonna clock that. Now if you're a person who wants to be able to clock when someone is trying to bait you into like coming back or initiating a conversation, or to be in a relationship that you weren't necessarily into in the first place, you know, it's very like if you're attracted to that person, you're attracted to that person. If you like what they're doing, you like what they're doing. Don't let that be like, okay. And say you do take the bait. Say you take the bait and you're in a relationship with this person. As soon as you find out that that person is not doing what they said they were doing, or they stopped doing it and now they're not doing anything, there's your sign. There's your sign. They were just doing it to get your attention. And if they have to be so desperate to get your attention, maybe they're not worth your attention. Something to think about. And if you and I was watching this video, I'm sure I'll talk about this again later, so I'll remember their name. But someone was doing one of those role play scenarios in which they pretend to be themselves, you know, with a specific scenario, and they pretend to be the universe. And the person who was pretending to be themselves was talking about like, oh, you know, I want to be in love with this person. I want to be in love with this person. And the universe responds with, okay, so it sounds like I'm gonna reciprocate this energy back at you. And it sounds like you do not have this partner, so I'm going to make sure you don't have one. And it sounds like you don't feel special on your own, so I'm going to make sure that you don't feel special on your own. You know, I'm going to make sure you don't have this person, and I'm going to make sure that you don't feel special because you don't have this person and you don't feel special. And you're telling me you don't have this person and that you don't feel special. You need to tell the universe what it is that you are, and they'll give you more of that. And that's what I think that the Get Your Ex Back little program, little strategy thing is supposed to teach you in a very subtle way, I suppose. You have to treat yourself like you're special, whether you're alone or not, so that other people will realize that you're special, whether you're alone or not. But you know, getting hooked up on like, when are they coming back? When are they coming back? When are they coming back? It will keep you in that cycle, at least in the scenario that the little video I saw did. It is an interesting thing to think about as a form of, it's like, really, like, are you attracting or are you attractive? You know, decide, do you have to put effort into being attractive? And I don't mean that in like the way that I don't mean it necessarily in the way that you look, but are you presenting yourself and therefore you are attractive? Or are you projecting attractiveness and pretending that it's yourself? That's something to think about. Is this you? Would you do this in a relationship and out of a relationship? Will you continue to do this? Because you're finding meaning in yourself. Someone else is just there to like be there, you know, just to like, this isn't someone who adds to your life. This is someone who's just there. They're not making your life, they're just there. But as far like ideally, just like you would like any family member, you don't depend on your family member to make you feel successful. You are successful and you have family, or you know, or friends, or a relationship, or a loved one, whatever. When it comes to listening to other people, to like really feel the energy that other people give to you when they give you advice. Are they trying to teach you how to humble someone, or are they trying to teach you how to level yourself up? Make that discernment. Is this person empowering me, or is this person encouraging me to wield power? That's something to think about. That's something to think about. And especially if they're trying to convince you to wield power against someone else. Like, are they trying, like, great, are they trying to make you look appealing? Like, are they trying to showcase you in an appealing way? Or are they teaching you to, this is interesting. Are they teaching you to, like, are they teaching you to not be humble, to shed your humbleness so that you can actually show the world who you are? Are they teaching you how to humble others so that you feel bigger? Are they teaching you how to trick other people, or are they teaching you how to be more authentic? Are they telling you how to be more real, or are they trying to teach you how to be more deceptive? If the energy you put out is the energy you get back. If you are trying to, if you're hinging on a relationship based off your level of deception, you will get deception back. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. Not to say that if you because it takes more to just lead with authenticity. You need to understand when you're being deceived. It's very, very important, if you want to be an authentic individual, that you understand when other people are not being authentic with you. And that is that push pull dynamic. And I said it before and I'll say it again. If you feel confused or pressured or uncomfortable in a situation, that's your intuition telling you something that is. If you feel like someone is trying to breadcrumb you or bait you, they are. They are. If they weren't, you wouldn't feel that way. If they weren't, it wouldn't be confusing. And if they're trying to if they're trying to do that, say they're trying to, this is the way you determine, you have to step in it a little bit. If someone's breadcrumbing you or baiting you, if you suspect that, if you take the bait and they withdraw, they're doing it on purpose. And if they're doing it on purpose, they're not respecting you as a person. They're trying to manipulate you into a situation that they already think that you don't want to be part of that situation. They're not making the situation something that you would want to be a part of. They are not highlighting all the wonderful reasons to be in the relationship. And if they are, they need you, like, if they need you to appreciate more and more, if they keep on moving in goalposts, if they keep moving that goalpost, that's how you know. And it may take a little while. You don't have to be perfect at this. I'm not saying, like, make sure you're never tricked ever again. You know, that's not going to be the reality. But keep your eye out if you're being tricked, or if you think you're being tricked. Like, keep your eye out. Just, and now, don't jump off the handle. You don't have to be super preventative or preventative or anything like that. You don't really have to do anything. All you have to do is not give attention to something that's just going to keep sucking your attention. That's it. If they do something that you think is breadcrumbing and you respond to it, and they respond with, hey, how are you? Or, they reciprocate in some way, you're looking for reciprocation. And I said this before too. You're looking for compassionate reciprocation. If they're not reciprocating, then they're not reciprocating. And if they're not reciprocating, they don't want to reciprocate. For whatever reason, whether it's insecurity, fear, other people telling them what they should and shouldn't do, because they have nothing to reciprocate, because they simply just don't like you. If they're not reciprocating, they're not reciprocating. When you realize that they're not reciprocating, you stop giving. You're just tossing things. You're tossing food into the air and nothing's eating it. You're just wasting food at this point. You're wasting energy, wasting frequency. With all that said, you can do that. But you can do that and know that you're doing it. If you don't want other people to take up your energy, you're looking for reciprocation. If it's not reciprocation, it's vampirism. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it there. I pulled out so many cards already for confirmation, whatever. I hope you enjoyed this. This one was a little bit, I'm a little hungry right now, so maybe I wasn't like, maybe I should eat before I do these videos, but, yeah, I got like a bad taste in my mouth. Like a bitterness. I got a bitterness in my mouth. And I think that this could be this energy, whether you relate to this person, or you relate to like the main character or the villain, or you know someone, or this was just something for you to think about. I think everyone can relate to a relationship dynamic that isn't always balanced. But yeah, just keep looking for balance. If it's not there, it's not there. Move on. Move on. Move on. Yeah, you might think you're in love with this person, but that's limerence. Because if they're not reciprocating anything, they're not giving you anything, there's nothing to love. You just love the idea of it. Yeah. Yeah. Take your time. Use your discernment. My perspective is not universal. Yeah, sit with it. If you feel triggered, sit with this a little bit. I was triggered recently and I had to sit with it. It's not always fun, but 10 out of 10 would recommend. All right. Have a wonderful day, whatever day you're watching this. Happy Mommy's Day if you're a mommy. Hi, mommy. All right. Bye, guys.